Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to the farm. Crazy day today. Some bad weather and also some more coming tonight. So we got our fingers crossed, but let's go out and check out what happened today. You can see a little bit of the damage there on our raised beds. Some of the corn knocked over. That's the least of our worries, but down here started right before we were doing chores. Isaiah and I got this chicken coop fed and we had to run into it because it just was raining so hard. Well, then the wind picked up and ripped this roof off. It didn't tear the tarp, it just ripped the grommets out of the tarp. So, well, on one side, you can see this side's still hanging on. I'm gonna get this down tonight so it doesn't just blow everywhere. But these were the chickens that were in there and I thought we were gonna lose them. They looked like wet rats. They were all cold down to their skin. Didn't even look like they really had feathers because they were so wet. But it warmed up and the humidity came out and we have not lost a single chicken. So thank the Lord for that. It's tough. You raise these guys out for 8 weeks. You got all that food put into them and have something like that happen. And the chance to lose them. We actually are processing this week, so that would have been a big loss. But that was the only chicken tractor that had issues. That one did fine. We do have them staked down. People ask if we have to stake them down. We do have them staked down. We have one in this corner and then one in the opposite corner over there. We have a stake, and that has held them down well. It's just our tarp ripped. So Jamie's got a tarp on order. We need that tractor to be up and running again because these young ones, we've got 150 in here. Come on. There we go. We got 150 young chickens in here and they were soaking wet. The water was up to their chests, guys. There was just so much water and they didn't, obviously their roof wasn't leaking. There was just water everywhere, but thought for sure we'd lose a couple of these. We have not lost one, so praise the Lord. That didn't have any effect on us. So that was the chickens. You can kind of see it over here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. You see that tree down over there? My mother-in-law lost a tree, came down on her power, and they lost power for a lot of the day. The electric company has come out and hooked the power back up. It ripped it right off the box. But now we've got a lot of trees. A lot of trees to clean up, so always something. But anyway, super thankful that all our chickens are alive. We will be processing this week, getting those into the freezers. We do have more storms coming tonight. Maybe we'll give you an update at the end of this how we did. Supposedly 70-mile-an-hour winds and 2-inch hail. But we get those threats a lot, but praise the Lord, most of that goes around us and we don't get many of those storms. So that's what we're praying for tonight. Last video I told you I was going to show you the piglets and I totally forgot. So we're going to walk out here, check out the piglets. They were totally fine in the barn, and just show you some of the other stuff that this storm that happened from this storm. All right, back here by the piglets, might as well check them out first. Here is Delilah's crew anxiously waiting for Mom to come out of her bath because they're ready to eat some dinner. It looks like we have been spending a lot of time out here with these guys and girls and they are just warming up to us nice. Probably Margie's piglets are probably the most skittish. So, but these little quadruple stuffed Oreos, this litter has turned out really good. Delilah is a smaller pig, but man, she always has a lot of nice litters. A lot of people want super big coonies. We raise the coonies because they don't get huge, so we're not really worried if a mom is a little bit smaller. That's not our main goal, but we'll jump over here, check out Margie. Like I said, hers are probably the most skittish. She's actually getting beautified down here in this wallow. You can see a lot of the damage we had. It really wasn't damage. These shade cloths, man, the winds just whip them around and they really take a beating, but none of them tore. But there's Marge enjoying a little mommy relaxation time. We'll go in and check out her piglets and see what they're up to. There goes an Oreo scooting across the lawn. Hey, Cal. So they are in here. Let's see. There they are. Hey, everybody. There is 8 of them left. She had 9 alive, if you guys remember. It's a little bit dark in here. I didn't turn the lights on. But there are 8 of her piglets left. We did lose one. It was a male. And let's go get that light. This is gonna be a horrible video if you can't see nothing. Let me go turn that light on really quick. That should help. There we go. Here they are. So they are all turning out real nice. Remember, lots of males. The one that we did lose was a male. So this was large margin Walter. You see those brown stripes? That's so pretty. It's too bad that doesn't stay, but they're doing good. Like I said, they're probably the most skittish, but they're the last litter and the youngest litter, so we haven't been able to spend as much time with them as we would like. So they will warm up to us quick. But I did see Chloe's litter head outside, so let's jump out here. If I don't turn this light off, I'll forget. So let's do that real quick. You can see we're working on getting this cleaned up, but the rain come all the way in here, guys. The driveway was getting washed out. It was a ton of rain in just a little bit of time. So anyway, we already saw you guys. Let's head over here to Chloe's. Here they are, Chloe and Ryder. This is their second litter, and they just make the cutest, chubbiest piglets. Some of them were getting a little raspy and breathing a little heavy. And so you need to watch out for that when you're having your litters. If you see their sides sinking in or they're breathing really fast, and I know it's warm out and humid today, but you just need to pay attention to that. We did give a little antibiotic. We don't like to give shots, but if you don't act quick when these little piglets are young like this and that stuff comes upon them, it can take them out quick. So we did give an antibiotic. This big fat chubby ginger one is one of those. You can just kind of see how its sides are breathing a little faster than the others. So we wanted to be proactive and take that step. Here is that little one right there, is the one that was stuck, that I was able to go up in there and get turned around and get the log jam out so everybody else could come out. So, but Chloe's, man, she has some great looking litters. Pretty excited about all these. None of the gingers have wattles, which we honestly don't care that much about wattles. We care more about the structure and thickness and just the overall build of the pig. So all these ginger ones are actually turning out super nice. But look at you. We've been posting some pictures on our Instagram and Facebook. If you're not part of that yet, go check them out. We've had some great pictures. Brooklyn gets some of the best pictures of these piglets, and she does a really good job with that, and we like to post a lot of those during the week. So there's the 3 litters. If you ask me how old they were, I couldn't remember. That's just the way it goes. So they're probably about a week now. I can't remember, but they do look great out here in this grass. This grass is growing like crazy. We've been getting a ton of rain, and I'm not complaining, but it's about time for the rain to stop and let it dry out just a little bit here. So anyway, last stop, run over and check out all these chickens together. You've seen our last video, we moved all the chickens together, the young pullets, the young layers in with the main herd, and I just love it. I love to come out here and sit. I went and actually bought some scratch. I'll just come out here and throw it out to the chickens, and really enjoying the chickens. Let's go check them out. All right, this time of day is the best too, because it's cooled down, and they are spread out all over picking up bugs. They're probably getting some worms now that we've had all this rain, but you can see the rain and the wind taking a toll on these shade cloths. They're almost hitting the ground. It's not a big deal. I'm probably gonna just pull them all up and reset them down here a little bit farther as these houses are moving. You can see now I got it done. I started to last video. Hen Gear nesting box. Nesting box, nesting box, nesting box, nesting box. We've got all of our coops fitted with the Hen Gear rollaway nest boxes, and those are awesome. This is that big heavy one. I'm retiring that, but they use it for shade. So I just left it in here until we move them out of this area. But chickens are doing well. No house is flipped. That's a good sign. We've only ever had one house flip during some winds, and every chicken was fine. I'm sure they were a little shaken up, but so we're crossing our fingers that tonight will be the same. Nothing's gonna get flipped, and these guys are doing awesome. Just answer a couple questions from the last video. Some people were asking how much netting we have on these guys. This is 600-foot fences put together. So we normally run about 6. We have some more, but 6 is plenty to move, and it gives them plenty of room as well. How many birds? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I would say we probably have around 120 in here. Do they all go up in the same house every night? No, they don't. They pick whichever one they want. Sometimes they'll have a ton in one. Sometimes they'll go to others. Every night is different. So I guess whichever they want to do, we give them the freedom for that. And if you knew, even if we wanted to, we couldn't change it anyway. So anyway, guys, chickens are doing good. We're doing good. Like I said, if anything happens tonight, we'll shoot a little update at the end of this video, but praying that this storm goes around us. They normally do. Yeah, it was awful today, but nothing tragic happened. Everything was safe. We were safe. The animals were safe. Yeah, we got a ripped tarp and a broken thing, and my mother-in-law lost power, but all that can be fixed. All the animals are good. We are good. So we are happy about that, guys. We appreciate you following along. As always, don't forget to make the change.